And we're back. And we're back. Sorry about that. Wanted to literally do a 2P, but the phone got too hot. So sadly, very sadly, it's gonna do it. It's not a big deal. Worst thing happened in life. Here we go with Lady Sarah vanilla wafer. As you can see, we didn't open them. There's literally 4 or 5 minutes that passed in between, so it's not a big deal. So these, I'm kind of more excited about them because I do prefer the taste of vanilla, right? They're a bit broken though, so I'm not sure if it's texture, the way they put it in the shelves. Here we go. It's gonna be nice, but at the same time, I'm gonna say something very stupid. They remind me a lot of Rice Krispies. I mean a lot. This is good. Pretty good to be honest. The taste is good. Very soft for the wafer. That is overpowering, but when it tastes of vanilla, you don't care. And that's pretty much it. Fuck, they're delicious. They're really good. Out of the two, which one I prefer? I prefer the chocolates. Because I think of my mustache on my nose. In my nose. No. Chocolate. They're both great. It's just that they're better contrast, that better texture. The meat between both was good versus the vanilla, which is very strong. Very strong. Not great. Yeah. Definitely. We'll buy it again. This is for transparency. It's really because chocolate is great. Vanilla is great. You really don't remember how good chocolate is until you ate it. Wow. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to Commentary Show. I'm doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this glorious 4th October 2025. Today we are coming out with our another one of our movie review. It is the one and only The Evil House, which is a movie that I watched a lot of clips on TikTok. So I watched clips on TikTok because it looks like a good movie. And then I got it for, well, not for free, but I got it on Netflix, right? Which is something that I use. Evil House, I cannot tell you a lot about it, except that Anthony Stars, which is Homelander, is an alternate reality where Homelander is a father of a family and is the, not to be confounded with the alternate reality where Homelander is a police in a very racist hometown. So, cool. Let's get started. So the movie in itself, is it good? The movie in itself is, I found it really good. I had a lot of fun watching it. I think it's a great movie. It's a bit long here and there, but it's very good. I'm gonna be honest, one of the favorite movies that I had, because we also did a lot of horror movie review last year. One of my favorite movie was Babadook. Babadook was just insanely good. So with House of Evil, kind of remind me of that. It's a weird kid. He's very silent. He's showing sign of malnourishment. He's showing sign of being a bit messed up. And it's kind of cool because it's a small town. So there is this substitute teacher, Mrs. I don't remember her name. Denise I don't remember her name. I'm so sorry. And she comes in and she sees the kid right away. She's like, "Yo, this kid is something is not going well with this kid." So this kid is getting bullied because, of course, his parents are a bit weird, right? And there's such a good thing that's going on because you don't know what's right, what's real in the movie, and what isn't. I'm gonna just give me a second. We have to change my position. You heard us. Ouch! We hurt myself bad today. I fell on my tailbone. I went to the hospital too. It was badly bruised but not broken, so we're good, but it hurts like a mofo. They gave me Advils. They gave me ibuprofen, but it's Advils, right? So, great thing with the movie. The movie in itself is good because just like Babadook, you don't know if the kid is making it up. So the kid is hearing a voice, which is his sister, and she tells him, "Hey, they put me in the basement." Now, what is a really cool thing with this is you see the parents and you see how strict they are, right? There's also the girl from the interview, the girl that was dicking, not Seth Rogen, but James Franco character, which is she's really gorgeous. Oh, also the Last Christmas with Seth Rogen, Jordan Lewis, and Falcon from Marvel. There was also she played in a bunch of things. She played in a bunch of really good things. What I really enjoy with that movie is, again, you don't know what's true. So, for example, right, you got the parents that are very, very strict, but the movie is put in a very weird sphere. And the really weird sphere is you see it through Peter, which is the son, eyes. So when you see his parents get really angry, is this his perception or are they really angry? And it's kind of cool because the mom, they're both extremely unhinged. They're both extremely crazy. There is the beauty of the movie in itself. I really enjoyed it. I really found it was a great movie. I've been watching Scream 4 today and it was shit. But this was a nice refreshment. The really good thing is it's a complete shitty life of a kid. So for example, they go to school. He gets bullied. Because he gets bullied, he snitch. And then because he snitched, the guy is rougher with him. So he tells his sister, and then the kids get hurt, right? One of his leg is kind of broken, really fucked up, right? And ultimately speaking, what we're talking about is snowball effect, which is great. And so the snowball effect, he ends up going to the house, and the sister. This is so stupid. This is so stupid because the sister ends up being an evil entity, right? And she's not an evil entity. The reality is she's deformed, and because she was deformed, so it's very complex. There's no clear explication in the movie. I'll do what I can, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it a proper job. So in the movie, you have the parents, right? And the parents are very odd. The father is extremely rough. He's extremely severe. He's scary. The substitute teacher comes in and he puts Peter in the basement. Substitute teacher comes in and she's like, "Yeah, well, you couldn't do that. You couldn't do that, right?" And it's funny because when he puts Peter in the basement, his sister is like, "Yo, they put me in the basement." So it makes sense because they put her in the basement, right? And then the mom, she's completely insane. The mom, she's like, "Okay, well, guess what? We love you, Peter. I'm gonna make you some cupcake." The mom is completely insane. What she's gonna do is she's gonna be like, "Hey, Peter is afraid," so he calls his substitute teacher. "I need help." And then his mom is like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you did that." And his mom, instead of giving him shit, she stopped him. Right? Now, this is really cool because there's a couple of things that the sister said. The sister is the main important thing. So, the way the movie is put is the whole movie think the parents are evil. And even that the sister is evil, right? And you realize that the sister is evil because she knows what they did, right? This is super, 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 super good. Fucking mosquito bite. The movie made me really think about another game, which was Resident Evil 7 with Evelyn. Kind of the same situation, right? So the sister, she tells them, "Hey, they buried me in the backyard," and then Peter finds that they buried him in the backyard. Everything that she says so far is true. I think she says it's true. And then there's moments in the movie where the parents are really bad. For example, they're clacking their teeth, they're making a lot of noise, they look insane, right? Now, ultimately speaking, the scene that is the most revealing, and again, is the perception. Is it the truth, or is it just the way of the father to explain, hey, this is life, right? So they find it. They have a background full of pumpkin, and we're like, hey, um, the father said, look at this pumpkin. So that black moss, that's moisture. This is bad. This is impurity. If you leave it there, it'll infect all of the healthy pumpkin really quick. So what is meant to be told here is possibly that the sister was, it's meant that the sister was infected and they couldn't kill her, so they buried her. Now, ultimately speaking, when the parents are acting weird, is the sister influence on them? Not in a way of they're controlling them, but in a way of, okay, well, guess what? Um, they've been around her for too long. Now, reality is, why did Peter wasn't infected? We don't know. Reality is, what was really going on? We don't know, right? So then, right away, the kid who got a broken leg goes after Peter, and he brings his brother, and they're breaking the house down, and right away the sister kills them. Now this is a good plot. This is a really, really good plot. The really good plot. Why? It's a really good plot because you make her evil, you make her a killer, but you're not killing important characters. You're killing bad guys. So basically, because she's a bad person. Because she's killing bad guys, we don't care, right? The movie itself is good. There's a couple of really, like, the parents did an excellent job. They did an excellent job. The kid feels emotionless. He feels boring. He feels bland. But he's supposed to feel bland. It's a guy that's really repressed, which is normal, right? The movie itself is lacking because it is supposed to be a scary movie. The movie isn't scary at all. The parents are creepy. The parents are really deranged. But apart from that, there's nothing scary about that movie. And this is where I think there's some lack, or something missing, if you'd like. And yeah, this is pretty much it. It's a great movie. I really recommend it. And listen, is it a movie that I watched 2 times? I already watched it 2 times. One on TikTok and one on Netflix. It's a really good movie. Love you guys. Take it easy, please. To the hospital. I went to the hospital. Ouch! I'm fucking hurting people. I'm fucking hurting. Oh shit! I have to do the tournament tonight. I almost forgot. I got 1 gig. And I say go. Spirits in my head and they won't go. I got blood in my head and they won't go. Spirits in my head and they won't go. I got guns in my head and it won't go. Aha, 827. Okay, I think I got you. 827, yes. 827. That is huge, bro. That is huge. 827. Okay. I need to reveal all of the timer on this one. All of the timers. 827. Okay, so now we're gonna do 245. It does the same thing. Good. I can't hear on this one, the microphone is broken. And I said go. Okay. Aha. 1051 would be really nice. 1051 would be really nice. Show us particular plans. Yes. That's good. That's good. That's really good. 10. won't be. Babras. Sup. Sup. Okay, good. Now we deleted a lot of videos, which is good. Shit. Ain't you dumb, dude? How's that gonna be uploading? Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Duel. Oh. Welcome to frickin' Papa. I'm in a good mood today. Oh, Alfred Jan, thank you. Don't blink, it's your buying. Welcome to the show. Because you're doing well, because I'm having a wonderful day on this gorgeous 4th October 2025. Today we're doing another movie review. We're reviewing the one, the only Scream 4. I don't know if you thought I was going to go with that, but we went with Scream 4. Scream 4, gotta say, possibly out of the 4, the weakest. I gotta be honest, I didn't really enjoy the movie. From the intro scene, which was really good. So again, why did I like it? I think it was a bit tired. From the intro scene, that is kind of repetitive. It's two girls that are watching, two girls get killed, but they also get killed because they're watching. And this is what's cool is it's such a good documentary because it is Scream 4, but it's Stab, which is the movie inside the movie 7. So like, wait a second. Like, this is moving forward a lot. There's a brand new cast of a very talented actor. We got Planeteer, we got a bunch of people, and they're super popular actors. So the fact that they got him is actually pretty insane. What I really enjoyed about that movie was the whole genre of it, which is kind of crazy. So you got, again, my favorite people, which is Cindy, who is now making a movie. You got Gail Weathers, who is now the wife of Deputy Dwight, which is Dewey. Cool thing, Dewey has a new police officer, and there's sort of something going on between them. We don't know what it is. And great news, Dewey and the one and only Mrs. Gail Winters are now husband and wife. I don't know what you're gonna think I was gonna say, other than the wife. So yeah, so the movie itself isn't bad per se. It's just lacking very intensely. For example, and I want to love it, but it's so hard to love. It feels like a spin-off, but it's not a spin-off. And I'm being rough because when you look at it, it's actually a good movie. I just didn't like it. When you look at it, it's a bunch of students that are fanatics of the Stab. Now, this is super cool because the Scream 4 does a thing and it does it really well. We are no longer talking about the killings of Westboro. We are actually talking about the killing in Stab. The Stab movie are more popular than the actual consequences of the action, and because they're more popular than the actual consequences of the action, then it does feel in this sense that the chill. It will be crazy, but that's not. It's Friday. It's normal. It's not Friday. It's Saturday. It's nice because the Stab movie, they have a fan club, right? So for example, there's literally a fan club where it's like, hey, Stab-a-thon, where they watch a 7 Stab, and they have a really powerful scene. They have the movie itself is boring, but the movie itself is boring, but it's so good itself. So, for example, it makes fun of it. So, for example, there's a scene where you watch a Sabaton and the whole crowd knows the lyrics or knows the word they're gonna say every single time. There's literal students that are making, instead of having a class, they're having a filming club. And this is super cool because one of them has a machine that is live streaming. So again, I gotta shout out the fact that they're live streaming. It's amazing, right? It's super cool because the Stab movie, we're not filming the Stab movie, we're not inside the studio. We're talking about the Stab movie though. Gail Winters is having a midlife crisis, and she wants this group. So see, Gail Winter, we see her back at being our original self. Original self, which was very ambitious, very outgoing. I hurt my tailbone today. I fell badly and injured myself. I went to the hospital. Oh. Long story short, because again, it's not the greatest movie, but it's not bad. Gail is going to go back to her roots. So she sees a scene and she puts some hidden camera. She's like, "This is my chance. This is my chance for what to be a actress again, to be super important, to be notoriety wise important." But then her life is settled. She has the husband, which is Dewey. She lives a good life. She's making a killing. There's even a really cool thing because this is insane. It's the Stab that became so big. Now this is super cool because you install the Stab movie. The second one you install the Stab movie. The third one, and they're getting popularities. There's even the actress Alison Brie, which is the person that is kind of the manager of Gail Weathers, and she tells her like, "Hey, dude, this is it's a good PR stunt." There's a book signing, and there's somebody that get killed by Ghostface, and literally speaking, they say, "Hey, this is an amazing publicity stunt." But somebody was killed for reals. Now, what is insane is the fourth movie established a couple of things. We do not give a fuck about the Ghostface anymore. We give a fuck about the image of the Ghostface. So technically speaking, since the Stab movie are now bigger than the event of Woodsboro, the Stab movie, which are a movie, everybody thinks it's a movie, which is kind of cool because we saw that in the second one when we had a theater full of people wearing masks and having knife. It was really nice. So we have the same thing, which is classic, like what's your horror movie? The movie makes fun of itself a lot, which is a good thing because again it's a fourth one, but it's a bad thing because you're not supposed to take. I didn't take the fourth seriously. For example, there's a girl that get called, right? And she says, "Hey, what's your favorite movie?" She does that as a joke, and we know that this is the sentence that Ghostface say usually, right? So all of this is just a proof that the Stab is more important, and Stab is a cringy horror movie versus Scream, which is actually pretty good. We got Sydney, who takes a lot of A's. She's not a mom, but it's like, okay, well, she's taking care of a girl, which is I don't remember who she is, but she's taking care of a girl, so she's in a motherly role. She's a lot older. Dwight again had this. We follow these people, and the sad thing is, everybody that we found, we couldn't really follow them, right? At the end, and this is what I was talking about. The third one, some of these actors are insanely cool. And then we had a good critics, and this is cool because I had a mosquito bite here. Every single Scream movie has an ending scene where they explain the plot, and this out of every single plot, this explanation is my favorite, right? So you realize that a lot of people getting killed, and you're realizing that who you have. So my problem with the movie, my problem with the killer, they're putting the blame on a guy named Trevor. The whole movie, Trevor is the killer. Every time that they have a call from Trevor, it's Ghostface. Literally Ghostface, and she get killed. Now, what happened is so fucking stupid. In the first one, it was Stu and Mikey. In the second one, it was another duo. It was the guy from the school and the mom. And the third one, it was the assistant and somebody else, I don't remember, right? But they always had a duo. Though you realize that the girl that Sydney was protecting, Jill, was actually a killer. But the reality is, you spend the whole movie establishing Trevor as a killer, right? And it's kind of insane. It's kind of insane because and some of the movie is really good. Don't get me wrong, just a bit lacking. There's a lot of scene that I actually endure, like for example, right? You establish Trevor as this character that's a killer, but he's a weak character. Nobody gives a fuck about him. There's a really good scene where there's this guy who is actually like tied up on a chair, and they ask him a question like, "Hey, what's your favorite movie?" And then realize that this guy had a huge crush on the main character, which is one of the main character, which is Panettiere, right? Which is Panettiere, which is what's her name? What's her fucking name? And Hero, right? So in Panettiere, re-recording 16%. I'm gonna have to fix that. With Panettiere, what happened is she tells the guy, "Hey, you should make a move. I'm horny, I'm lonely, I'm drunk, make a move." And she saved him. She saved the guy that's on a chair. And the guy on the chair, he kills her, and it's like, it took you 4 years to notice me. What the fuck? And what is really cool is this goes back to the second movie. Is it because you watch all of those horror movies that they make you more violent? And the answer to that is we don't know, because every single thing, except for the third movie, all of them were watching horror movies. So I think personally it is no. And this universe it can. So that's kind of cool. And yeah, Jill as a survivor, she explained like, hey, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to go to school. I don't want to go to school. I don't want to work. I want to become famous, right? And there's nothing in this town. There's nobody more famous than Sidney Prescott, the sole survivor of the original Woodsboro massacre, right? So Jill, what she does is she wants to survive, and she wants to survive, and by then, she kills everybody. She kills everybody, and this is really cool because what happened in the first movie is Mikey and Stu stab each other because they're insane, but also to prove that they're not the killer, right? Now, Jill does the same thing and she kills people, and then she's really hurt. So when she goes in, she's like, "Oh my god, I'm really a mess." She goes after Sidney, which doesn't work. She goes after everybody, and this is the cool thing: Sidney survives. Now, Dewey is afraid for Jill, so he reassures her, but she makes a mistake. She says, "Is Jill okay?" It's like, and Jill's like, "Gail, sorry, how come she know that I'm awake?" They realize that she's a killer because she made no purpose not to kill her, right? And they realize that she's a killer. She's like, social media isn't my thing. Trevor, so what her plan was is she gonna blame all the kills on Trevor and then say they did it out of love. So they try to get at her. She's a victim, but she's also a survivor. She'll become famous, she'll become rich, she'll become popular, right? It's kind of cool because there's a guy with a camera filming. This is, hey, I'm gonna make it big, right? And one of his best friends is Jill, and Jill wants to make it big also, right? Because they have common interests. But this is what's cool. I had to say the favorite scene is probably the Sabaton. People reciting the line. The movie itself feels very good. It feels very good. When there's a good moment, there's good moments. When there's a good character, Jill is really well written. Jill is really, really well written. She doesn't do much in the movie, but when she does something, she actually pulls it off. Panettiere actually acted really well. It's good. It's not great. It's not, but it's good. You see young actors. You see like Kristen Bell, and it's super fucking cool. It's super fucking cool. But yeah, see, at the same time, in the first movie, I knew that it was Mikey. In the second one, I didn't know who it was. And the third one, I don't know what it was. The biggest surprise was possibly Jill. The biggest surprise because she's the character that was with him since day one. This is the character that we actually care about. So, yeah, I was very surprised. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Okay. Don't blink. It's your boy Ink. Welcome to our show. Guys are doing well because having a wonderful day on this 4th October 2025. Just a quick announcement. I am so happy to say we are back on Wattpad. So as you guys know, we used to write on Wattpad. We started on Wattpad. Then my text, I wrote a story. It got deleted. So sadly we lost it. We restarted. Now, am I doing the same thing? Absolutely. However, if I delete the story, I'll keep a backup, which I should have done since day one, right? So by keeping a backup, it doesn't matter if they show the story. I'll do another account, and we're back on writing. Then I just feel like Wattpad, yes, I was pissed, I was disappointed, but ultimately speaking, I didn't respect the rule, which is okay. It's their platform. We can do what they want. It's okay, but it's probably one of the best moment that I had in my early career as a content creator. I love Wattpad. I was talking to people on a daily basis. I was talking to people, different people, which is still today. I sometimes do, but most of the day I don't. Wattpad was a very close-knit community, and yeah, so we're back on it. I'm mostly going to be writing corn, so if you're not 18 and older, please don't follow me there. Oh, sorry, that was nice. That was very romantic. I'm excited. I miss Wattpad. I think I also I think, like, for example, right? It's kind of the perfection in itself, because when you look at what media I have YouTube, which is basically a library for my videos. We have TikTok, which is basically more of a live platform. We have Twitch, where we get to play video games. We've got Wattpad, where we get to write. even coughing, it hurts. I'm not feeling good, guys. I'm getting injured pretty badly today. Even had to go to the hospital. Yeah. But yeah, back on Wattpad. I'm gonna let you guys go because your boy needs to do a tournament. Love ya, take it easy. Peace. For now, let's get the tournaments. Okay. Don't blink, yes you blink. Welcome to another commentary show. Because we are having a wonderful day on this 4th October 2025. Welcome to our Tower Talk, but not any Tower Talk. We are doing a tournament Tower Talk. So again, I hope you guys are doing well. Let's get this show on the freaking road. I'm excited. It's been so freaking long since we did a Tower Talk. Oh, I have to end this. Yeah. Not before I pick up the diamond. Again, for playthrough, not too shabby. Tomorrow, maybe not tomorrow, but the day after. I would like it to be tomorrow, though. I would really, really like it to be tomorrow. I would love to be tomorrow. Tomorrow we're starting a new playthrough, which is gonna be the no commentary playthrough. I know that I talk a lot, so it's gonna be cool. We'll do an intro scene for the playthrough, and that's it. We'll never talk about it again. I'm gonna be filming. I won't even mention it. Now we have a little bit of a problem. That problem is the batteries here are at 10%. I have to go normal. AFK. There you go. Open. There you go. Perfect. So, again, welcome back to another video. If you're doing well. The tournament we are gonna be trying to do as good as possible. I don't know how good we can do. We got 10%, but with 44 minutes here. So we'll finish the storage and the battery here. I don't give a single what. So why the others? Because I think after this event I will no longer buy Battle Pass because we're broke. We're really broke, and we're really broke. And then I want to do another one because I was supposed to do a playthrough called no commentary, right? But then I had an idea to do an evolution playthrough, which is something I already talked about. The evolution playthrough is as simple as, oh yeah, okay, perfect. The evolution playthrough is as simple as, we're gonna have a three-fold phone. One fold is the tower. Two other folds are possibly, I don't know, maybe a TikTok live, maybe a YouTube live, maybe a Twitch live. It would always be something, and it will always have the background in the tower in the background, which is fantastic. And then you'll see how much I worked every single day, how much we're doing every single day. So this is kind of cool. The no commentary, however, will be a playthrough that there's no comments. It's gonna be called the voiceless. We're gonna do a video to introduce it. When I'm talking about no comments, I'm talking about there's no mention of it, and it's hard talk. So it's gonna be kind of funny because, like, okay, well, what proof that this is your playthrough? Which I would have to believe me. We have this. We have just a lot going on. Again, the Crown is doing so freaking fantastic because the Crown is, this product is from Malaysia. Oh. Somebody told me that the product was from Malaysia. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. You're possibly commenting on a video that is years old. That's kind of funny. Cool. So, just 5 playthroughs seems to be good. I'm excited for to get the Evo. The documentary is good, but at the same time, am I super excited? Not really. I think I'll do Tower Talk. But what I do usually is I do Tower Talk for the Resistance Reborn, which is, we haven't done it in a while because Resistance Reborn right now is totally idle. We don't need to input anything. Yes, we click sometimes because we have the perks to do. First of all, we got the perks, we got the upgrader stuff, but ultimately speaking, we're doing pretty good. We have a large amount of coin. You know what should have done freaking walls, dude. I should have done freaking walls. I would have gotten so freaking far with walls. Damn! Because we can do walls. We got 100,000. Wait, no. I think walls is 500 million. Yeah, we could have done super critical hit though. Because I believe next playthrough that we're gonna get is 400, and I hope it is. If it is, hell yeah. If it isn't, well, what am I supposed to do? Since I don't have a lot to talk about today, we went to the hospital, so your boy is feeling pretty bad. When I say pretty bad, I mean pretty freaking bad. You're my soda